Welcome back to another video of mine. Today we are coming to you from the state of South Australia. Let's begin our reference point from the state capital in Adelaide. From here, we are headed to the town of Kapunda. It is located about 90 kilometers from Adelaide, roughly 1 hour 15 minutes by car to the north. It is located on the Light River, near to the Barossa Valley. Its present population sits at 2,917 according to the last census. Kapunda presently has the reputation for being Australia's most haunted town, and some say even the most haunted in the world. Therefore, it is not surprising that this town is a paranormal investigator's wet dream. Activities have been reported at many locations, from little occasional ones in a residential home to severe poltergeist activity at common hotspots leading to physical and mental injuries. Definitely not for the faint-hearted. Kapunda began life as a mining town in the 1800s. As with any mining towns, it has seen its fair share of tragedy with its transient dwellers, many of whom died while trying to seek that fortune. However, the hauntings in Kapunda actually began way before this town was established. No one really knows the reason why so much ghostly happenings seem to be centered here. But whatever the reason is, I'm always excited to be here to showcase this interesting little town, which is just a 20-minute drive from the town that I live in. We begin our journey at the North Kapunda Hotel. This location houses most of the town's paranormal activity, most of which is located in the basement cellar and the sealed-off section, which used to be accommodation for tired miners after having too much to drink at the bar. And that's right, guys, welcome to Kapunda here in South Australia. So we are in this town today to hopefully get some creepy experiences, because I do not have the balls to come here at night to explore the surrounds. So the first things first we're gonna do is to head to the North Kapunda Hotel behind me, to head there for lunch. With a fuller tummy, I can have a clearer head about what I'm gonna do going forward, alright? So let's go for lunch. The North Kapunda Hotel is believed by ghost hunters to be one of the most haunted pubs in Australia. The hotel was opened as the North Kapunda Arms in 1849, before becoming the Gallant Ox in 1853. It was renamed as the North Kapunda Hotel in 1856, and the name has remained ever since. Besides being the most haunted pub in Australia, this pub is also home to several known malevolent spirits. A lady was murdered in one of the rooms at the accommodation wing by a person known as the Man in Black. This Man in Black is believed to still haunt the abandoned hallways of that building, together with 3 other spirits. Separate ghost hunters have reported a spirit of a child to be among them as well. The upper level of the old accommodation wing of this hotel is now sealed off. Most of the hauntings occur there, and I'm not sure if they even open it anymore to allow people a peek inside. Let's not forget, besides being a travel junkie, I am also a foodie. So a meal here is definitely a must. This inviting looking dining room at the hotel has walls full of paintings for sale. Now, there are several haunted locations in Kapunda. They're actually scattered everywhere. No one really knows why this town has so many haunted locations. The paranormal activities here, from anecdotal evidence, everyone says that it's very active. So a lot of ghost hunters, professional or otherwise, tend to flock to this town to experience it firsthand. Of course,
the most famous location would be the North Kapunda Hotel, which I was at earlier on. And the next location of interest is this one. This is the old courthouse in Kapunda. I'm not going to tell you where the address is. I'm pretty sure the owner doesn't want a lot of attention, people coming to film and all that. But from what I've read, the owner is actually so spooked out that they don't spend the night here. I'm not sure how old the story is, the one that I read, that the owner refuses to spend the night here. But I do see signs of life in there. It's pretty lived in. There's patio furniture outside, and it looks like some furnishings can be seen from the outside as well. So I am not sure if the owner they were referring to, who's afraid to stay here at night, is still there. So who knows, right? These stories become a lot more sensationalized as it goes down the line, like Chinese whispers. Yeah. So this is the old Kapunda courthouse. The other location of interest, if you are interested in paranormal activities. So after this, we're gonna go to the next location, which is located just a short drive outside of the town of Kapunda. It's called the St. John's Reformatory. So that is another hotspot, and I really do not dare to venture there at night. That's why I'm doing this in the daytime. There have been stories I read online about how even in the daytime you can actually experience activities there as well. So who knows how this is going to turn out. So let's head to the St. John's Reformatory now. Let's go.
The drive to St. John's historic site took about 10 minutes. The original church was built in 1854 and conducted regular services for the next few decades. In 1897, a girls' reformatory was created within the church's compound to house these children. This was when the church's history took a dark turn. As some of these children kept escaping the compound, several rooms in the reformatory was converted into holding cells to contain these escapees. The reformatory was eventually closed in 1909, and the church was abandoned completely by 1946, leaving the buildings crumbling away. In 2002, remains of the church and reformatory was demolished due to safety concerns. The foundations of the original church is all that remains today, but the area has been sealed off to prevent anyone from venturing in there. This area has been known to be a hotbed of activity as far as paranormal activities are concerned. Disembodied voices, apparitions, footsteps around the cemetery are all part of the experience, and there have been reported encounters even in broad daylight.
So here we are at the St. John's historic site. So this used to house a church, and the cemetery you see behind was a result of that church. And that church eventually became a reformatory, which housed a lot of children who were not exactly law-abiding. They were children who were naughty and they broke the law, so they were pretty much locked up in there. And that was when the tragic circumstances started for this place, because a lot of children died here, which probably explains why this place has such a bad energy about it. Because it's summer, a lot of flies and a lot of ants are on the ground, so I have to keep my feet moving. Yeah, so this place is supposed to be very active. It's another hotspot in Kapunda. I'm not exactly experiencing anything yet, so
At this point, I'm pretty sure I captured a whisper as a possible EVP. EVP is electronic voice phenomenon. It's when spirit voices have been recorded either intentionally or unintentionally. You can hear 3 hisses which cannot be accounted for. After I say those words, I haven't experienced anything yet.
I'm not exactly experiencing anything yet, so I am just wondering right now if we can capture any EVPs. Let's see how that goes. Is there anyone here who would like to communicate? You can speak into this mic. This mic is connected to a device. You can communicate with me through there. Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me? You can let me know your name. How did you die? If you are here, why are you still here? Are you looking for someone? Are you waiting for someone? This is interesting. This place holds so much history. It's just very fascinating for me to visit. Besides food and travel, I think you've gathered by now that I'm also very interested in the paranormal. Yeah. Oh, there is actually a toilet here. Does it still work? Okay, there is a dead rabbit in there. Nah, not gonna disturb that rabbit. He has gone to sleep forever. I'm calling out again. Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me? Anyone here at all? I have actually swallowed 2 flies already. Yeah, this is what happens when you come out into the open in summer, especially out in the country. You have a lot of flies and you got to be prepared to up your protein intake of flies. They're just relentless. You see where that tall palm tree is? That used to be the site of the church and the Reformatory. Kapunda shot to fame in about 2001 when a group of ghost hunters came here to film the North Kapunda Hotel, and because of that the reputation of Kapunda just went through the roof. Everyone wanted to come here to film and to get their own experience of ghosts, and this is one of the locations they came to. So when in 2001 the Reformatory and the church, the building was still intact, but it was crumbling, you know, because it's been abandoned for so many years. So the authorities decided in 2002 to demolish the site of the church and the Reformatory because it was just unsafe to go in, and people were just going in to film with no regards for their safety. Yeah, so that's when they decided, okay, to heck with it, the building must go to prevent people from coming. So today the gate into the compound is locked, so the only access you have is into this cemetery here. Right, so I'm not sure if I captured anything on my mic. Not sure if anyone wanted to speak with me. Yeah, and this is it, guys. I'm gonna say goodbye to you right here, right now. Yeah, so Don't forget to follow me on my socials. So I'll put the handle up there at the edge of your screen. That's the handle to my Instagram, and give me a follow on my socials. So you'll know the next time when I travel, you can keep up to date with my travels. And of course, I do a lot of food videos as well. So if you like to eat, you like to travel, yeah, why not just chuck me a follow? And you can see where am I traveling next to eat. All right, in the meantime, take care all of you. Don't forget to subscribe and also hit that bell notification icon so you can keep up to date with my videos on YouTube. In the meantime, I'll see all of you again, and I'll see you for my next one. Bye.